Hey, shalom, shalom, Akim, it's your brother here, Yakanin. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash, Barakatum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting his work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I like to say shalom, okay? Just a quick lesson before I head into work, all right? But the lesson is going to be about just upping the score, all right? If you thought you was going hard for the Lord, man, just go harder. You know what I mean? You thought you was doing enough, you wasn't. Do more. You know what I mean? It's just a motivation, inspirational video to let brothers know that, man, we can always be doing more. You'll never be satisfied, all right? And you can never do enough for the Lord, all right? You might be going hard in your personal life and things and whatever you may do in the world, put that energy towards going harder for the Lord. Whether that's reading more, whether that's watching more videos, whether that's praying more, whether that's just thinking and just being in the spirit more, whether that's challenging your flesh more, okay? Whether that's increasing in your spirit, whether that's increasing in your knowledge, whether that's increasing in your wisdom, whether that's increasing in your history of the scriptures, your precepts. Hey, every brother got a skill set in this truth, man. And if you don't know your skill set, I urge you to find out what it is. If you haven't, if you don't know what it is by now, all right, every brother has different skill sets. Every brother has different talents. Every brother has different tools in a bag, in a arsenal. And I suggest brothers to continue to sharpen the ones that are already good, and try sharpening some other tools that maybe ain't as sharp. You know what I mean? We can always get better every single day. You know what I mean? It's a 1% chance to get better every single day at something little, man. Whether it's just, you know, reading about Yahweh Shai and maybe learning something, or, you know, maybe a history lesson, or, you know, just something, man. You can always learn something new about the Lord, man, and his son, and our people, the Israelites, every single day. All right, so I challenge brothers out there to go even harder, man. All right, we almost at the end of this thing. All right, so we should be getting stronger, all right, and not waxing worse and worse in the spirit. We should be getting stronger in the spirit, more motivated, more disciplined, hungrier, all right, wanting and having an urge and craving to do this work in truth, all right, to talk about it, to live it, to speak about it, all right, to be the light of the world, all right. We should still be able to let people know, all right, that this is how the men of the Lord walk. This is how real men of the Lord carry themselves, okay? We got to be that example to the world. We got to help out brothers that maybe are just new into the truth or don't really know about it. It's all about representation. It's all about your image. So make sure, you know, everything you're doing, whether it's in the world or whether it's in the spirit, you're doing for the Lord, all right? Because best believe people are watching that you have no clue about, all right? It's always more people that are watching than you know. Yeah, the numbers may say certain numbers on, you know, stories and views and, you know, but it's always more. And most importantly, don't forget the angels are watching, all right? The eyes of the Lord, okay? So that's the most important view known to man, more than social media views and YouTube views and who's there to watch you preach when you out in the highways and byways and who's live on your camp page. Don't forget that the most important view is the eyes of the Lord, okay? So we got to make sure we conducting ourselves in a righteous manner 24/7. And we know we're going to fall short because of the flesh, all right? But we got to be able to get back up and still go just as hard, all right? Getting knocked back down and still getting up and going just as hard. I like that movie Rocky, man. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Rocky Balboa, all right, with Sylvester Stallone in it, man. It was just a prime example how the guy just had heart, man. Just wouldn't give up. And you can never defeat a guy like that, man, because no matter how hard he gets knocked down, no matter how many losses he takes, he's still going to keep coming and giving everything he got. And that's how we should be as men of the Lord. No matter how many losses we may take, no matter the trials and tribulations we may go through, no matter the family members or the people we may lose or the, you know, along the way, we still have to have that mindset and that will and that heart to get up and keep going as hard as we possibly can for the Lord, okay? And at the end, it's going to be to the best of our betterment. All right, it's going to help us. All right, it's going to be times where you don't feel like it. Best believe that. We in the flesh, man. All right, but, you know, we operate off discipline and not motivation. All right, just like you get up and you go to work every day when you don't feel like it, but you got to, and you do it because, you know, you got responsibilities. You got bills to pay. Okay, you may, you don't feel like working out sometimes. Hey, you got to get up and get it in, man. All right. If you only do things when you feel like doing them, then you'll never advance in life. You'll never be great. All right. It's all about pushing yourself. That's why scripture say the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. The spirit is willing to go the distance. The spirit is willing to do and go beyond what the flesh can entail. You have to be able to push yourself into that mode. You have to be able to keep going and not even know what quit is, man. Eliminate the quit and doubt out your mind. You can't function like that as a human and be great. Eliminate the doubt. Eliminate the fucking fear. Okay? The Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear or a spirit of doubt. Okay? He said faith the size of a mustard seed. That's all you need. Reinvent yourself every day. Become greater every day. In the physical, in the spirit, mentally, in the world, in the spiritual world. Okay? Try to be better every day than what you was yesterday. That's the whole point of this in this mission, in this walk. Is to try to be better than what we was yesterday. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is to keep going through them hardships. Is to keep pushing ourselves. Okay? Make sure brothers is okay. Make sure brothers on their feet, man. Make sure brothers is on the same type time you on, man. In all phases, in all aspects. Don't you have walking around here with no false imbalances. Okay, when you fire in the world, you fiery for the truth, but you lackluster in the world. All right? You are out of shape. You eating bullshit. But when it comes to the truth, you fired up. Hey, man, you got to be fired up 24/7 about everything. About a chance at life. Okay? Because life is precious, man. That's why it's called a present. Because it's given to us, man. But it can very surely be taken away from us in an instant. So never take it for granted. Each day is crucial. Each moment is crucial. Okay? Never forget that. All right? We're getting closer and closer to the kingdom. That means it's only going to get harder and harder. The Lord going to test us. Okay? He's going to see if we really bout what we think we bout, man. Okay? I just ask brothers that they make sure they put themselves through them battles, man. So that when them battles is present, we know how to pass. We know how to keep going. We know how to keep fighting, because that's all we've been doing this whole time was fighting, believing, having faith, believing, having faith, getting up, fighting. All right, that's what it's about, man. All right, so keep fighting, brothers and sisters. All right, and we almost out of here. So with that, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are put this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you all, like to say, Shalom.